Hey y'all, I am heading to work, but before I go, I just really want to say this. I have to get it off my chest because it's been on my mind for months. But I want people to know that anyone that has ambitions to be head of foundations, directors, CEOs, presidents, whatever you want to do or be is fine. But check your motive. And also understand that God is testing you with what you already have and what he's giving you to manage now to see if you qualify for those positions. What do I have now? What's in your hands? How is your family? How are your children? How is your husband? How is your wife? How are your relatives, your nieces, your nephews? Like, you have to know how to manage that first before you try to manage a corporation, a foundation, a whole ministry. How about your finances? How's your credit? How are you doing with your budgeting? How are you spending? How are you saving? You kind of need to know how to manage the small stuff like that first before you can manage a business and finances. How do you communicate with people? How is your tolerance? How's your patience? How do you respond when someone says something or offends you? What do you do when someone wrongs you? You have to know how to manage those things before you become a head of a foundation, organization, a company. Like, understand that you look at this stuff and you think it's small, but it's never small. Everything starts with you. Anything that started with you is not small. Look at what you have and how is it managed. You got to make sure your house is in order. You got to make sure your personal affairs is in order. It's stupid to try to jump into a relationship or a marriage and your kids are out of control and you don't know how to manage a household. So it's okay to want it and it's okay to desire it, but my thing is start with you and manage what you have properly. You need to work overtime to get that together and get that straight. Then pursue bigger things, because if you can't handle the small, how can you handle big? He's not putting people in positions to be over people and you don't know how to be over your kids. Not in this season. You see people being demoted every day on social media. People is being set down. These people that's misusing big positions for selfish gain. So what you want and how you want it is going to depend on what you're doing and how you're managing it. My Bible readers, what does the Bible say about making sure your house is in order? What does it say about cleaning before your own front yard? What does it say about judging yourself, humbling yourself? All that starts with you. You cannot miss those steps and go straight up to the top. And if you slip your way up to the top, you won't be sustained there. You know what I mean? Like, and then you can't do it because you just want to make so much money and not have a servant's heart. Because these are serving positions. These are positions where someone really need to be loving people, so much so that I just want to see you do well. And I want to be as helpful as possible. So I want to head this thing because I know if I'm the head, everything underneath me is going to be straight. These are the type of people God is looking for in this season to promote. And if you're doing it because you want to look good, you want money, you want to be known, you want to be praised, you want to be famous, none of those are good attributes for a leader. A leader is a server first. A leader loves first. A leader will take care of anything that needs to be taken care of and have compassion for people and understand people and not write people off because they make one or two mistakes. They're prayerful, they're discerning, they're rightful judges, they're good mediators. So I say work on that. Right now, I'm working on my credit and my spending because I failed that area. I'm working on my health because I skipped it. It's some stuff that I want that's going to require for me to be healthy. It's going to top-notch fit, financial stable, My family is together. This is why you see me often with my family. We're doing family masterminds. We're doing meetings. We're traveling together. You don't see me in no bars and no clubs and partying. I sat down because my daughter is watching me. It's not about you. It's not. You being rich ain't about you being rich. It's about how many people you can help get rich. It's about how many people you can help off the streets. It's about how many people you can help pull up. How much you can donate and help people. How many mouths can you feed? How many people can you get into counseling? You being rich is not about you. You being stable is not about you. It's about how can you help someone else be stable? How can I take these resources that God has given me and build something and start an organization that'll bring people off the streets? You being sane and wise and smart is not about you just being wise and smart. It's about how many people you can teach. How many people can you educate? How many people can you get to where you are? All of those things make the world go round. That makes the world a better place. That makes our future a lot brighter. And then that starts a trend. Somebody got to be the light. Somebody got to be the salt of the earth. Somebody got to be good with so much bad and evil going on. There has to be some people on this earth balancing all of that out. And it's not about you just living it up. It's about you pulling other people up. I'm speaking to leaders. Honestly, I'm speaking to everybody, because don't believe if you can just get one person to believe and help, you've done a great job, because that one person may bring 1,000 or more. But even if they bring themselves, you've done some good work. So I encourage everybody to look at what you got going on. Start praying about it and start changing things that need to be changed, especially if you have greater desires for yourself, your family, your household. Because it's going to take some sacrifices. It's going to take some changes. And you can't just say, I'm changing. You got to do it for real. And it ain't going to feel good. And that's why a lot of people has never changed. Because change costs you something. It hurts. It's uncomfortable. It can be debilitating. It can be depressing. You can get through it though. Because on the other side of all of that is everything you've been wanting to pray and asking for. And then the crowds of people that you're on this earth to help bring along with you. So be a blessing. Pay attention to your motives. And don't skip steps. Okay? Keep God first. Always pray. Always pray. Pray without ceasing. Don't complain about something you ain't willing to pray about. If you can open your mouth about something, pray about it. Send it up. Bye, y'all. I'm on my way to work. See you later.